Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. Dancehall artist Squash is now in ICE custody in Florida. Breaking news. Greetings, and salutations, yeah, to all nations. Ladies and gentlemen, you know it's your favorite Jamaica. I'm Rastafari soldier here of Deeproots TV. If you have not subscribed or follow, I'm asking you to hit that red subscribe button or follow. Build up the Rastaman channel, ladies and gentlemen, as a dancehall artist. Squash, real name Andrae Maurice Whittaker, is now in ICE custody in Florida. The 33-year-old entertainer, whose real name is Andrae Maurice Whittaker, is being held at the Krome North Service Processing Center in Miami as of March 5th. This development follows the February 24 arrest of Squash in Miami, where he was charged with firearm possession and carrying a concealed weapon. Squash, who's laxed legal status in United States, who is already facing immigration proceedings, stemmed from the initial ICE detention in May 2023 for overstaying his visa. The artist's legal trouble seems to be worsening. On Tuesday, nationwide radio reported that Squash and the passenger in his gray Mercedes-Benz was driven by 24-year-old Zidane George Prescott, who was stopped for a traffic violation around 10:58 p.m. on the 100 block of 41st Street. Officer observed the artist reaching for his waistband and placing a black object in the glove compartment. Prescott, who found to be the driver, had a suspended driver's license, denied that the weapon in his car was his. Police asked to search, and it appears that the police recovered a modified Glock 19 known as a chip Glock, capable of automatically firing from the glove compartment. The weapon fits the holster found on Squash's waistband. A further search uncovered a Glock 35 .40 caliber pistol with the extended magazine under the driver's seat, along with 3 loaded magazines in the car. Both men were arrested, and authorities later revealed that Squash had been observed by the FBI agent early that day, receiving the Glock 19 from an individual under FBI surveillance. Although Squash posted bail totaling $3,000, he was handed over to ICE. He is scheduled to return to court March 26 to face the firearms charges. Now, Squash's legal troubles dated back to 2018 when he was detained in Jamaica under a state of emergency, which is a SOE sweep in St. James due to the increased criminal violence in the parish. Now, he spent 5 months in custody without charge before being released in January 2019, one day before the SOE was due to expire. September 2019, he left Jamaica and performed in the United States for the first time, but has not returned to the island since. Speaking with on-stage host Winfred Williams during July 2022 interview in Florida, Squash expressed love for his homeland but critiques the people and the system, and talk about his personal conflicts for the reason of departing. We recall Squash saying, "Me can't take the world down in a Jamaica and corruption in the little circle. Jamaica small, but bad mind, the world big. And Jamaica have too much corruption in a little environment, and me can't deal with it." He told Williams, "You see, me now, me not in a violence, and me a violent man. people out there might say 6 bars and have me as a violent man, but I'm a jovial person who is loving, and kind of fun. Me like happiness. Me no like sadness. In November 2022, an associate of Squatch, which is Jamin Shelton, Jareem Shelton, nicknamed Jamin, was taken into custody on 2 charges of first-degree murder in Florida, which U.S. investigators connect to an ongoing war originating in St. James, Jamaica. According to Shelton's arrest affidavit, an anonymous tip suggested that men with alias Squashman, Jamin, Freeman, all affiliated with the G City gang, were involved in the killing. According to May 22 Jamaica Gleaner article, Shelton had survived a drive-by shooting in Jamaica during the birth party of Marl Road. The attack claimed 3 lives, including Shelton's girlfriend, Tony Ann Reed, also known as Two Fly. A month later, dancehall producer Linville Thompson Jr., also known as Shabdan, and another man were charged in connection with the drive-by shooting. Shabdan remained in custody pending trial. Meanwhile, Squash has reportedly denied any involvement in the gang activity. In October 2022, he took to Instagram saying, "Oh no, low off of my name, bad man. Left off of my name. Only if you leave me alone, brother, make man live. Low man, make man survive, brother. Stop mix up man in our own violent and crime business, brother. Music man I do over ya. So, brother, strictly music man I do over ya, so. Bad man." His most popular songs include Oh Lala, Rate, Who Rate You, Beat Them Bad with Vibes Cartel, Peace of Mind, Trending Ambala, Scotch and Soda, and Still a Rome. Them not tell you about the one when he am big braze. He might tell you same in him town. Now, as I said, Squash seems to have been getting into this situation where his issues seems to be getting worse. And now, as you hear nationwide reports that the FBI appears to be the one on the case. Me not tell you no lie. J-Man now go down by himself. Squash, many people have been calling your name in the violence that has been produced in Jamaica and now in the United States. Dancehall artist Squash, real name Andrae Maurice Whittaker. Right now he's being held at Krome by the Immigration and Customs agents there in Florida. It appears that the FBI has been watching Squash, or someone close to him is informing, because as per nationwide news now being reported by DancehallMag, it is being said that Squash was observed by the United States FBI Federal Bureau of Investigation being handed a 19 millimeter or a Glock 19 that's known to be a chip Glock. Unbelievable, as the undercover find also the Glock 35, a 45 caliber pistol with an extended magazine under the driver's seat, along with 3 loaded magazines. Now, both men were arrested. As I said, they said that the FBI agent earlier that day, received tips from an individual under investigation by FBI surveillance that Squash was observed by this FBI agent earlier this day, receiving a Glock 19 from an individual that was under surveillance. So it appears that the FBI have been watching Squash and have been watching the person that he have been hanging around with, or the person Squash has been hanging around with is an undercover FBI agent or an informant. But right now, Andrae Maurice Whittaker, dancehall artist Squash, is currently in the Immigration and Custom Enforcement agents known as ICE in Miami. He's closer to Jamaica. Ladies and gentlemen, leave your comment on this one. Let me know if you think that J-Man is talking or it's time for Squash to get squashed. And more life and more joy. Leave your comment on this one, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, outside me there. Come on, flash up Jamaica one time. Yeah, see, Island Rose. We're here. Yeah, man, Deeproots TV. Check them out. They're all over the place.